Good day. Here we are with another flight from Cincinnati, not Cleveland. Cincinnati. And we're going to use this old livery from TWA. Those of you that flew in TWA like I did many years ago. But here is the reason we're doing this today. From Cincinnati to O'Hare. Oh boy. That should be a nightmare, huh? Yep. This VFR. Thunderstorms. Okay. The reason I want to do this is because I want to try this software, which is called ActiveSky. We're going to go there. And see how it looks and if it works okay. This is pretty much setting up. This is what it takes to load. While we're loading, we're just gonna wait because I want to show you something else we can do. As I continue working with this software, I continue learning more about them. I'm gonna go to flight plan as soon as it's finished because I'm reading out the weather in general. There's an update. Okay, fascinating. I have to search how to do an update, but it's what I like. Right there. Flight plan is there. Okay, just gonna minimize this, and now you can see the weather changed. Now, here we activate the other component, animate it, and this is something I'm gonna show you. I like to eliminate this. Just gonna click OK. Open, so I'm gonna get rid of this. And let me see if I can trigger. Okay, I'm going to the task manager. Okay. I can get back to this. Nope. Something is happening here. Okay, I'm gonna switch to that screen. It's the task manager right there. So I have to come here all the way down and close those software. Apparently they're used by other applications. I don't want to kill it because when I start the computer, if I'm not working on this software, when I have those available, then I have to go one by one doing this. Yeah. Alright, so far, starting up. You can see now the setup also right here. This is what I prefer to have it. Let's go back to the plane, and now let's open so the portion that is called Sayintentions. They're continuously doing improvements, and I always say yes, but then once you download the changes, you have to accept them. Go to more information, run anyway, and having the update done. Okay, there you go. Start setting up, and now it's going to find out where the plane is. And there it is, Cincinnati, Kentucky International. This is moving then to my left side screen or monitor, so I keep track of it. Alright, now let's make it happen. Let's go inside, and this video will be just the setup. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
You can see how now we see this jetway moving towards the plane. Perfect. I have to do some stuff here. So otherwise, I'll be behind the 8 ball. Okay. I'm gonna look for the flight plan. We need 14,759 gallons. Over here. That's what I call a minimal setup. You can see it happening over there. So this video is going to take us all the way until we're ready for takeoff. Let's try getting fuel on board. The good part is that we were together and he has to do the walk. So while he's going to do that, I'm going to prepare the rest of the flight. This is up to date. It will expire in June 13th. I don't have the position yet, but I know that I am in Cincinnati. Charlie Victor Golf. Alright. The road is Charlie Victor Golf, and we're going to ORD. I think this is one of the easiest way to do this, so I'm going to look for the route. We're going to Sierra November Kilo Papa Tango. Then we're going to Bunt.
I'm out for the walk around.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. And after Bunt, okay, we're going to do a departure, which we for sure probably will know. Of course, this can change anytime. But it's 18 left. So let me check the 80s before moving forward. I'm learning that now Sayintention is getting more realistic. They can change things on us. So departure 80s is hotel, like H hotel. The runway 18 left and the runway 27. Okay, so we're good. So our flight plan calls for departure at runway, 8 left. 18 left. 18 left. Okay. And via JB NCH departure. That's it. We're gonna go direct to. There we go. Now we can wait and do the arrival when we're getting over there. Lately it's getting so awkward. That is fine. We're supposed to land in 9 left. If I do the whole thing, we're set up from. But we might have to change it. Then we react according to the ATC. Change the whole thing. Use beaks. Then we use bunt. Activate. Just come over here and do the rest. There's going to be 42 for the CI. We served 7. Wait. 130. Fuel. 14.8. So that means we took the fuel that we needed. The altitude will be flight level 360. And the wind's 240, 48. Okay. It's already set.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, please.
Thanks.
There we go. So, see the local weather. It says here that the wind is 150 at 11. We're dry. .49. Continue planning. .83. Wow, that's fast now. Whoa. That's really fast now. Okay, 4.66. 4.7. Okay, I think that we got this. It's American 526. Yep, 526. Alright, let's set that up everywhere so we can get out of here. That's done. Okay, it's 186. Whoops. And then the next will be 171, 222, 276. 318 will be maneuvering all the time. I'm gonna use 355s because that's direct to the SIT. JB and CH. Okay. We're gonna be maneuvering all the time. Okay. Alright. Now again, the altimeter is 2984. What's the change? Yeah. 290. 2984. Okay, altimeter is 2984. Okay. And 100 here. Whoa. Good. Okay, perfect. At this point, nothing else than to wait. Let me see where I am in the timing of the process. We started at when I count down from 24 minutes. And it took me 4 minutes to go through the whole thing once I activated the SOP. Okay, alright. You're probably gonna be at the runway 35 minutes after. And if I don't get any delays in this, so I'm gonna start testing the system here with the Sayintentions, and I'm gonna look for the 80s first. That's not like 80s first. 80s first. 375.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Cool. We're boarding. You're interested to know. You're antisocial, I know. Clearance is gonna be 27. 175. So what I'm doing is actually showing all the work that I'm doing while I
advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 127.175. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo. Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport, information Romeo. 1352 Zulu. Wind 155 at 11.
Okay, in real life I have hotel.
Sky conditions, view at 4600 feet. Solid overcast at 25000
But for Sayintentions
feet.
we're gonna use Romeo, okay?
Temperature 24.
Here's Bartolo, he's working.
Altimeter
He's doing all the work while
2994.
we're just chit-chatting.
Arriving and departing runways 27, 18 center,
And he doesn't make
18
the
left,
same amount of money
18
that the
right.
captain.
Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and
Obvious.
if flight following is requested. Read back all
Flight
runway
slope.
and hold short instructions.
Pull up.
VFR departures contact
Wind
clearance
shear.
delivery on
Wind shear.
127.175.
Terrain.
Advise
terrain.
on initial
Pull up.
contact you have information Romeo.
Airspeed low.
Cincinnati Northern Kentucky.
Sink
Okay, I'm
rate.
switching to clearance.
Pull up.
Then
Terrain.
the ground will be 121.7.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slope.
Bank angle, bank angle.
Approaching minimums.
Okay.
Minimums. 2,500. 1,000. 500.
50 minutes. Well, the clearance expires 30
400.
minutes after it's been given, so
300.
I'm gonna start moving along.
200.
Just wait until
100.
this test is over.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
Good morning, Cincinnati clearance. This is American 526 for a radio check.
American 25, Cincinnati clearance. Sounds great from here.
Clearance, American 526, like to have a clearance to Chicago O'Hare. We are at the gate with information hotel. Let me see what it says. Because it's not a hotel in their system.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Waiting. Okay. So the server might be having some issues. That's why I wanted to do this. But I was warned about this because they're making some improvements. Request ATC clearance.
Good morning. American 526.
So I have to use that
American
process
5.
so I don't lose
6
track
is at the gate with the
of
numbers.
the lineup.
Requesting ATC clearance.
If you want to call it matter of age, okay. If you want to call it, I don't have the checklist
Okay, cleared to our
from
destination as
SOP1.
filed.
Okay. I don't know if
SWAT
they
code
published
is as
that, but we'll
assigned.
find out.
American
Let me
5,
get back to
2, 6.
Cincinnati clearance. This is American 526. How do you read me?
American 525, loud and clear.
Still get. He's coming back low. Cincinnati clearance. American 526 would like to have a clearance to Chicago O'Hare. Information hotel at the gate. Let's see.
American
There we go.
525, clear to Chicago O'Hare via the JBNCH 6 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.65. Squawk 5121.
American 526 has been cleared to O'Hare via JBNCHC departure, then as filed. Time and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. The departure frequency is 126.65 and squawk code is 5121.
American 525, read back correct. Read back correct.
Okay. Stutters now. Okay, 2665. Okay, I think that we're set up. I get this. Let's move down to ground and ground. The next one will be tower. As you can see, even though I have Bartolo helping, it's work for both of us. So it's a teammate. It's a cockpit resource management process that we're doing. Okay, let's move forward. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen
Tested 100%.
tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
908, Charlie Echo, hold short of taxiway Lima
Set and
traffic on
checked.
final approach.
Heading
Holding short
2,
of Lima Cessna
5,
908, Charlie
3.
Echo.
Altimeter 2983. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine
Hawker
start levers.
511 Hotel Alpha, hold short of taxiway Bravo.
Cut
Awaiting
off.
departure clearance.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Short of
There you go.
taxiway Bravo, Hawker 511 Hotel
Okay,
Alpha.
okie dokie. Yeah, I'm supposed to follow the guy, but I'm gonna get
Gulf Stream
dizzy.
671 Gulf
And I'm
Sierra,
not using
follow
an
the Falcon on
IR,
taxiway Alpha, hold
neither
short of runway
a
22.
VR or Victor Romeo.
holding short of runway 22
Set.
671 Gulf Sierra.
Doing the old way. Alright, let's see how is the operation outside. I heard that we already have the weight. So, the load. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Once we get everybody on board, we're gonna get rid of the
908
loaders.
Charlie, Echo, follow the Learjet on taxiway
Go.
Charlie, then hold short of runway
Let's wait.
12.
Following Learjet on taxiway. Charlie holding short of runway 12 Cessna 908. Charlie Echo.
Good afternoon, Glow 16.
And at this point, I'm ready to close doors, push back, get taxi clearance after we get the engines running, and go to the runway.
Glow 761, Goiânia ground, taxi departing.
So we
via
have
Bravo,
another
Alpha. Good
15
day.
minutes to go, and we have been recording for 25 minutes. It's a little bit of the intro, but that's how it goes. That's fine.
Taxi to parking.
So there would be 3 parts for this video. This is the part 1. And we're gonna stop when we get at the runway. Part 2 will be from taking off until we start the descent. And part 3 will be from the start descent to landing. And see if the videos are not that long, easier to watch when you want to fall asleep. That's it. Now the intent is to see how Sayintentions is evolving and growing, as well as FS2 crew, SOP1 animated, and the weather software working on together with the flight simulator.
908 Charlie Echo taxi to runway
Since the recent
taxiways, Charlie and Delta.
Since the recent update, I haven't had a crash of the flight simulator, so but we'll see. Just wait. It's too loud in there, but so another change that I noticed is that now the airplanes in the simulation are identified. See 737s, the Neo, so forth. I know there's got to be a way where I can have all these airliners, because I don't want to continue adding more software to this. It's gonna make the computer to work extra hard. And
American 2319, ready for takeoff.
And the reason I do this is because, number one, I used to flight. I like to practice all those approaches. And I always look for bad weather.
My bad. American 2319.
Flying under VFR condition is easy. IMC or marginal is more challenging. And I like to practice lots of procedures all the time, as much as I can.
Ground, radio check.
Let me go back to Bartolo. You ready for the departure briefing?
American 1956 Tango. Central
Are you
Illinois
ready
ground.
with the
Taxi
departure
to runway
briefing?
11. Contact tower on
Go ahead.
124.6 when ready for
It seems to
departure.
be we're going to get runway
Information
18
is
left.
current.
We're very close to it. This is going to be a short taxiing. We're going to be using the SID recommended. Look for it. It's going to be JBNCH 6RNF. And probably going to go towards the western side of the departure. And that's it. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you at this point.
Bloomington ground.
We're doing good. Life is good, man. This is crazy, but any questions? Oh, I'm having problems with the mic. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, you have to push to talk, but hold it, wait, and then talk until the channel's open. I used to have that issue in the airplane, so it's exactly the same thing. So you cannot go that fast because it gets cut off. You have to establish a pause somewhere in there. 6 minutes to go.
Would you like the APU on?
There we go. I was waiting for that. Yes, please.
Starting
Ladies
the
and
APU.
gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your
let
assigned
go
seats,
this
please
individual.
place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Tornado 892 Tango Oscar. Hold
Alright,
short of
APU
taxiway
is
exit
alive.
traffic on final approach.
Let's keep going.
Holding short of Echo Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
Alright, stable. Let's get APU on the bus. Gonna move down here. Waiting for him.
APU on the buses.
Okay. Perfect. So my quick review. Okay. Articulation on. So they know that the engine is running. One of the engines, the AP is running. Okay, let's wait for the flight attendants. The crew should be giving us the okay.
1123 radio check. Ground contact 1123 requesting IFR clearance to Trivandrum as planned.
Yeah, that was 4,000 right there.
Sri Lankan 1123 information Sierra is correct. Cleared to Colombo via the apron U departure, then as filed. Departure runway 32, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 119er decimal 6, squawk 2262.
Ground, Skyhawk 1 Mike Whiskey, clearly active. Taxi to the General Aviation.
Sri Lankan 1123, read back correct. Asterisk, asterisk, read back correct. Expect runway 22, report ready for push and start.
Hey guys, all packs
go.
are on board. Are we clear to
General
close?
Aviation, I'm on discretion.
Yes.
Skyhawk 1 Mike Whiskey, good day.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, we should be now the push back of the jetway. Alright, now let's go ahead and start working. Since we ground, this is American 526, request pushback and start clearance with Information Hotel at the gate. Request pushback and start clearance.
Ground, American 526. Requesting pushback and start clearance.
American 526, clear for the pushback and
Okay,
start.
cleared to push and start. American
and expect runway 18 left. American
526.
526. Okay, I couldn't hear it. So let's see what's going on. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the pushback. When I start another software, you can see is the pushback express. You can see it right there.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead, flight deck. We will be ready shortly.
Please direct your attention
Roger.
to the cabin crew
Okay,
for port
we're
safety
ready for Seoul.
information. There is an instruction card in your
Go
seat
ahead and
pocket
start.
that
Press the
illustrates
push.
safety equipment
Start.
Cockpit to
on
ground.
this aircraft.
Go ahead, flight deck. We are ready for pushback and engine start. Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
As well as all crew
Brakes
instructions,
up.
Parking brakes released.
lighted
Pushing back.
information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle.
Start
Tighten
turning.
by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated.
You are clear behind,
Doors are
and you can
clearly
start your
marked with
engines
exit
at
signs
your
and
discretion.
Instructions for door
Copy.
operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your
Hawker
head.
511
and
Hotel
tighten by
Alpha, hold
pulling on
short
the
of
end.
taxiway Bravo,
Secure
awaiting
your own
further
mask
instructions.
before assisting others.
Holding short of taxiway Bravo, Hawker
Your seat bottom
511
cushion
Hotel
may
Alpha.
be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light
Pushback
buttons
complete.
are located
Set parking
above
brakes,
you.
please.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
attention.
Parking brakes set. Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the right-hand side with the pin. Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals. Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Before start checklist.
Request push and start, please.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. MCP.
Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds.
Set and checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed. Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Set and checked.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed. Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Thank you. Start sequence is
Cessna
2,
908,
then
Charlie
1.
Echo, hold short of taxiway Foxtrot traffic crossing ahead.
Alright. Take a quick look over here to see if everything is cool.
Charlie Echo.
Alright. Start engine 2.
Start an engine 2. Oil pressure.
Check. The valve open.
American 2319, request taxi to the gate.
Looking good.
Starter cutout.
Check.
Number 2 stable.
Thank you. Start engine 1.
Start an engine 1.
Taxi to parking gear Tango 3 Tango Sierra.
Oil pressure.
American 2319.
Check.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, follow the Falcon, continue taxi to the ramp via taxiway Bravo.
Fuel. Valve open.
Following the Falcon taxiing to the ramp via Bravo Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, taxi to runway 12 via taxiways Bravo and Delta.
We skipped the
Taxiing
review
to
of what
runway
to
12
do
via Bravo and Delta
before
Gulfstream
V1
671
and so
Golf
forth.
Sierra.
Check, but that's cool. Alright.
Number 1 stable.
Let's wait for Bartolo to make the changes over here and go over the bus with Gen 1 and 2.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, hold short of taxiway Echo, give way to the incoming Falcon. Holding short of taxiway Echo, giving way to the incoming Falcon, Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
For taxi checklist.
Edward Ground, Sky 23788 is at signature 88.
Before taxi checklist. Generator.
Mike, ready to taxi for VFR departure to the south.
On. Anti-ice. Off.
Check.
Isolation valve. Auto.
Check.
Engine start switches.
Skyhawk 23788,
Continuous.
Denver ground, runway 35
Recall.
left via Lima 1, Mike, Alpha.
Checked.
Check. Auto brake. RTO.
Yo.
Engine
Check.
start levers.
Idle detent.
Ground, glow.
Flight control.
Sorry, glow 1741 is ready for push and engine start.
Right turn. Left turn. Up. Down. Right rudder.
61, Goiânia
Left
ground,
rudder.
push back and start approved.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Flaps 5.
Okay,
Request taxi clearance.
Approved, glow 1761.
Ground. Good morning.
1741.
American 526. Ready to taxi. Cleared to taxi. American 526.
Morning, Sensi Ground. This is American 526. A request taxi clearance to 18 left with hotel.
American 525, taxi to runway 18 left via ramp 1S, Sierra Tango.
Taxi to runway 18 left via ramp 1 Sierra Tango, American 526. Clear on the left.
Clear right.
Let's go.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Check. Thank you. Traffic to the left. Let's not do a United here. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and checked.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Thank you. Request takeoff clearance.
Tower. American 526. Ready for departure. Cleared for departure. American 526.
I don't know, but I have trouble understanding that guy. Sounds like a politician in Puerto Rico. I can't remember his name now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get with Sayintention. Switch to tower, set up departure. We should be ready. Good morning, Cincy Tower. This is American 526 ready for takeoff. 18 left with hotel.
American 25 Cincinnati Tower, winds 150 at 5, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff.
Say again for American 526, please.
American 525 Cincinnati Tower, winds 150 at 5,
Testing.
runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. American 526. Thank you. Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Ready to go.
Okay, and this is where this video is gonna stop, and we're gonna continue in part 2. 46 minutes just to get here. Bye.